Hey y'all, it's David. I'm here with a super special Bible review from AE Bibles. Yes, another one. We'll get into this in a second. But first, as always, le book. You can purchase Hearing Love at Amazon. It's available in paperback or an ebook. It is a practical life application commentary on the greatest commandment to love the Lord with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength. There's also a soundtrack that I wrote for the book available at forloveoftheword.bandcamp.com under the same title with the same artwork that my wife Allie did for me. She did the cover for me and designed all that. And then all my music that plays under my videos is available at that website, forloveoftheword.bandcamp.com. You can download it if you don't want to stream it here on YouTube. And then if you enjoy the work and the ministry of my channel, you can support my family and I in ministry over on Patreon at patreon.com/David Lee Brown. But now, Bible review time. All right, I got to get into this Bible review with the scripture. Matthew 13:52. And Jesus said to them, "Therefore every scribe who has become a disciple of the kingdom of heaven is like a head of a household who brings forth out of his treasure things new and old." The reason I bring this up is because of this Bible. Adrian sent me another Bible. Oh my goodness. And what's really special is I wasn't expecting this. He sent it to me and he used my favorite text block, the 1975 Moody Press New American Standard text block, which is just a classic center column reference. He sent me one that he put together himself. And it was just such a special surprise. So thank you, Adrian. Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe that you sent this. He had sent me pictures of it one time and I was drooling over it, but the reason I bring that scripture up is when I open this, it feels like the best of both worlds. This specific one does. It feels like a nice, good old Bible, something like this old Holman Study Bible. This is a 1977 text block, and it's one of my favorite Bibles. I don't think I will ever get this one rebound. The grain is so deep. It is a paste-down liner, but this is like back when they did paste-down liners right. The construction of this one reminds me of a Bible that I had when I was a little guy. I remember my grandpa took us to the Christian bookstore to pick out Bibles. My grandpa's a pastor, and my grandpa had some nice Bibles. And he told us we could pick out any Bible we wanted. Well, I found this navy blue King James with the silver art gilding. I don't know who the publisher was because I was too little of a guy to understand it, but when I picked that one up, I'm like, this one feels right. I had that Bible for a little bit, but then I was visiting my uncle's church, and I don't know if I lost it or someone swiped it or I lost it, and then it just kind of disappeared, but I never found it. It didn't show up in Lost and Found at that church, nothing. It was just nowhere to be seen, and I was so sad. And then after I'm trying to replace it, my mom ended up getting me a Bible, but everything that I found just wasn't the same. It was just like these cheap thin covers and didn't like open to where you can read in the gutter. So it was just, I missed my old Bible. And so when I tried to walk away from the faith and came back, I was so frustrated at trying to find a nice Bible. And what led me into the premium Bibles was I'm trying to find something like the Bible my grandpa bought me, and so they just don't make them like they used to. But in the last decade or so, there's been like a uptick in quality of Bibles. We've learned some new things, there's new techniques, there's new materials and stuff, and so I feel like the ultimate beautiful modern Bible is the Schuyler Quintel, especially now that they're putting yaps on them. Oh my goodness. And so what Adrian's done with this one has like taken what's old and new, like what's good about the old and what's good about the new, and it's just perfect. I never would have picked these colors out for myself, so I'm glad that like he sent me one that I had nothing to do with the design. This is all Adrian. And so it is the Badalassi Carlo. I'm having trouble trying to nail down the color. I don't know if this is gray or if it's one of the greens on there, because when you look at this in different lighting, sometimes it looks gray, or sometimes it has like a little blue tint to it or a green tint to it, just again depending on the lighting, but the predominant color is no doubt gray. Hello, sorry to interrupt, and yes, this is my guitar, also from California, just like AE Bibles. Did I already mention that you can download my music at forloveoftheword.bandcamp.com? It is the music that plays underneath all of my videos. But now to the reason why I had to interrupt this video. Sometimes there's a leather that comes along that's so beautiful that it changes colors in the different lighting situations that it's in. And one thing I've learned from my wife is that lighting matters. That's never truer than it was today for me when filming this Bible. While filming the B-roll shots, although they looked beautiful, I was disappointed because it didn't capture the full beauty of all the possibilities of this leather and different lighting situations. So I have filmed other B-roll shots. Would those be C-rolls and D-roll shots? I do not know if they are all B-roll or B, C, and D-roll shots. But there will be different shots of this Bible in different lighting situations so that you can get the full scope of the beauty of this steel gray leather from AE Bibles. My apologies, but I do think it would be best for you, the viewer, to behold this in the manner with which it was intended to be beholded. Back to the video. Just a beautiful gray, and he's got the purple perimeter stitching with the raised hubs, and I love the Holy Bible on the front. I haven't been putting the Holy Bible on the front on these, but what's giving this that old feel is not just the old block, but he put a lambskin liner in with this calfskin, and so the cover is stiffer. Now, I mean, it opens up, and it works fine. It does what a cover is supposed to do, but I have a visitor. That guy. Be gone. Little moth or whatever. Anyway, I'm distracted. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the cover is stiffer than the last Moody press I showed you from AE Bibles, where I got the goat skin underneath the calf skin. It's still, pliable and soft, but it just has that old school Bible feel. It's just, oh my goodness, this thing is just absolutely perfect and dreamy. Love the way that it feels. It's completely different than my other Moody press that I still absolutely love. Now I got 2 Moody press blocks Rebound, and so maybe this is going to be a thing. Man, if you want a good text block and you're a New American Standard person, man, I haven't found anything, honestly, that beats that old 75 Moody press text block. Those things are just incredible, and they're sewn, so they're perfect for a rebind candidate. But anyway, just the spine, the rounded spine is just incredible. The stitching is always just tight. That's one of the things that I love about AE Bibles is the tight stitching. It looks very, very super profesh, like I got it from Youngblood. Inside, he's got the cloth sheets, these awesome cloth sheets with the lambskin liner. Gilding around the pages is kind of like this muted gold. It's like kind of silver, but kind of gold, so I think he matched that because the gold foiling on the gold stamping on the cover is a little bit lighter than the gold stamping that I have on my others from Adrian. It opens, it operates well. There's a shot of the typeface of this text block, just a classic verse by verse. This will always just be the ultimate Bible typeface to me, even though I enjoy reading through others. His corner work is just excellent. Again, like the last video I did for my wife's rebind, he's just consistent and he's good at what he does. It doesn't have that rebind look. Hey, guys, it's Adrian. I'm amazing. How the heck are you? I'm in the middle of filming the Bible review for you, actually. And I just told the internet, like, I don't know what color the cover is. Is it steel gray? Is my guess. Yeah, like it looks like yellow sometimes when I look at it, or it looks green. It depends on the light. Cool. It's steel gray. I was right. I'm trying to explain in the video. I hope I do a good job, but like, to me, this one is the best of both worlds. It's the best of the old construction, like Bibles you get in good shape from the 70s, and maybe some from the 80s. And then what's new about like Skylar and stuff. Just has a good feel all around. Cool. And then I'm just assuming the liner's purple. Oh, burgundy. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I said purple for all that, so I can fix that now. Sweet stuff. All right, man. Bless you, sir. Love you like crazy. Hopefully I can see you soon. All right. All right, sir. See ya. Bye. Wow. Adrian called me back. All right, so I said the liner was purple. It is not purple. It is... Shoot, what is the word that he just used? Burgundy. It's burgundy. It's a burgundy liner with the matching ribbons and burgundy threading. That's what he used. But this Bible is just gorgeous. It's perfect. I'm so glad like he picked it out, because I never would have picked this out for myself. And it's one of those things like you don't know what you don't know. And so now I know, like this lambskin liner with the Badalassi Carlo, and this color is just amazing. I love how this feels on the Moody press block. Anyway, nailed it again. Mr. Consistency. all of the Bibles that he's sent me don't have the Rebind look. Like, they just look like a nice produced Bible, but it's still like just a hand-done Rebind. That's shocking. That's shocking. So anyway, thank you again so much, Adrian. This Bible is incredible. Thank you guys for watching another Bible review and geeking out over this one with me. I suppose this is the end of the video, so I will see you guys later. Bye.